Hi, I'm Daniel Cunningham, CEO of Leonardo 24/7, and today I'll be discussing asset tracking. Well, asset tracking really covers a number of classes of assets. Most common are assets such as FF&E, fixtures, furniture, and equipment. So you want to cover, for example, your major pieces of equipment as assets. You want to know about all of these assets. Generally, you want to know when they were installed. You want to know what their replacement cost is. You want to know what their useful life. From those three things, you can then project depreciation schedules, but you can also project capital expenditures for your next budget year, because you can look and see when things were installed and when their useful life would predict that they probably need to be replaced in the coming 12 months. Beyond that, for a piece of equipment like appliances, it's great to know the manufacturer, model number, colorway, things that will allow you to then later on, if you need to replace that piece of equipment, find the exact match for whatever it was you installed originally. If you can attach the warranty information to your asset tracking record, then you can track, when something's been installed, when the warranty is about to expire. We have a lot of clients who complain about, that they have no way to know if the work order that they're getting is related to a piece of equipment that's still under warranty. But with an asset tracking system, you could successfully track that. So you've got major pieces of furniture, fixture, and appliances. If you're renting furniture as part of your, if you have furnished units, the furniture that's in that unit should be part of your asset tracking. If you have personal property at the site, many states require you to file a personal property tax, and so computers, small tools, there's a number of things that can count as personal property that you want to track in an asset tracking system, so you can instantly produce that report every year of what personal property remains on site. And then as a property turns, property gets sold, having an asset tracking system in place makes it so easy to turn over the records and the history of what's been installed at that property to the new owner, which makes the transition much, much easier and makes for a better transaction. The industry standard for a long time after paper has been really to just use Excel to track your assets. You have a spreadsheet of all the assets that are there, but that doesn't allow you to really easily track over time what's been changed out. You have to have a very involved asset tracking spreadsheet to really make that work, to show your expense over time, by equipment type, project going forward what your costs are going to be for the year based on useful life of the in-place equipment. So much better is to have a platform like Leonardo 24/7 with a baked-in asset tracking system that can allow you to anytime enter a new asset into the system, add its different various components and attributes, and then use that immediately to generate a report anytime looking forward 12 months to see what of your FF&E is reaching the end of its useful life and what you should start budgeting for. If you have a very advanced system like with Leo, you can actually, before you get into a unit turn, you can have some idea what to expect when you go into that unit. When that resident moves out, are you going to have to replace the carpet? Are you going to have to replace the appliances that are in that unit? Because your asset tracking system is not just tracking the appliances and the equipment that's on site, it's tied them into each unit at your property. So you could look unit by unit and see the assets that are in that unit, what their costs were, what their expected useful life is, and what you can expect to replace in the next unit turn. That's next level unit turn functionality right there. Tracking your assets has a number of benefits. Number one, you want to know what you have on site at the property so that you have a complete preventive maintenance program for every piece of equipment. So you need an inventory of everything that you have anyway. Secondly, an asset tracking plan will allow you to project costs for the upcoming 12 to 24 months by looking at the install date of equipment, expected useful life, and replacement cost. So when it comes to budget time, you can look forward and say, we're going to probably replace this many carpets, we're going to replace this many appliances, and that's really useful in avoiding problems with the budget later on when you have to replace something that you didn't plan for. It helps with taxes as well. You can create depreciation schedules. If you have advanced asset tracking capabilities like within Leonardo 24/7, you can establish different depreciation schedules. And you can depreciate some things on a 5-year life cycle, some 7, some 27.5 year, but have all that automatically just spit out come tax return time and provide that to your tax preparer. And it also allows you to track warranty information, something that a lot of operators have trouble managing because you have a lot of change out of a piece of equipment, tracking whether or not that equipment is still under warranty come time when it breaks down is really difficult. With an asset tracking system, you can simply look up what piece of equipment am I maintaining, what unit am I in, and even pull up an image of the warranty if you need to, or the cut sheet on how to repair that piece of equipment can all be at your fingertips with an asset tracking system. I'm Daniel Cunningham, CEO of Leonardo 24/7. Thank you for joining me as I talked about asset tracking. If you'd like to learn more, visit us at leonardo247.com and request a demo today.